really all you have to do is, no, you're good. I actually kind of like that. Made me sound, getting ready for Halloween a little bit with the haunted houses. So with meditation, I like to think of it as like a chance to really just take a mental vacation. I don't have to turn off my thoughts. I just really get to detach a little bit and be aware of what's going on. I don't have to do anything about it. And I can have any thought in the world, and it can be there with me. And all I really have to do is just watch it and say, oh, well, there's nothing I have to do right now. I've set aside this whole hour or hour and a half to just be. So it's really just about being present. And one of my favorite meditation teachers looks at everyone when they say they can't meditate, and he says, go ahead and sit down. Close your eyes. You're done. And sometimes that's all we have to do. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and let's just take a deep breath together. I like to always start my classes with just taking a deep breath together. So go ahead and breathe in and let it go. And just feel how that may change your body. Let's do it again and just be present for this breath. Take the inhale with me, breathe in, and then just let it go. And even if we don't notice it, we're actually changing the energy of our body, and we're giving our minds a command that we're relaxing, we're letting go, we're detaching, we're winding down. We're giving it all these signals just by taking a breath. And this time when you take a breath in, make sure you're breathing a full breath all the way from the bottom of your stomach to the top of your collarbone. Let's breathe in together. Breathe in. Hold it at the top. And then let it go. Good. And just check in with yourself right now. What I was telling people before we started is just go ahead and check in with your body. We can just do, I usually say 3 things physically, but just check in and notice one thing physically that's happening in your body. And then maybe one thing emotionally. We can just start very, very easy. And just name it, and then move on. And for those of you who did the check-in earlier, probably notice, in a lot of cases, you may have a different thing you're noticing physically in your body. You also may notice you may have something different emotionally going on. And if we're present, we'll notice that the things in our body, our emotions, and our physical being, our thoughts, they're fleeting. They change from one minute to the next. And they seem so important at the time. But from one minute to the next, we've changed. So, kind of brings me to the topic tonight. To have a topic for everything. And this one is about really feeling something uncomfortable. And I was talking with my partner earlier in the week, and she told me, she said, Scott, I had to have a difficult conversation. She said, Scott, just be authentic. Just be honest and tell them exactly what's going on. Because that is the way you are going to connect. That's what you're good at. That's the way people are really going to feel what's happening for you. So I did, and we'll say the conversation worked out really well. And I got a lot of good feedback. And this also is true for connecting with ourselves. So I'm going to be honest and vulnerable about something that's going on in my life. I had a conversation with my father. And, we talk all the time. We try to normalize, that he's going to die someday. And there are going to be things that need to be taken care of. And we had another one of those conversations last night where he said, Scott, I'm not doing well. And even though I'd prepared for this moment, something was coming up in my body that was deeply uncomfortable, realizing that one day he might not be with me. And maybe how much time I've wasted, and all these thoughts were just pouring in. And I was talking to him, and it just felt so uncomfortable. I just wanted to not be in this conversation anymore. And that's the thing, no matter how much we prepare for something, when certain realities hit us, we might feel deeply uncomfortable. That's just a fact of life. So this is true of something that may come up tonight during breathwork. You might feel something that's deeply uncomfortable for you. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And the only way that I've noticed, and this is what happened in that conversation, is I just stuck with it. And I said, Dad, I'm getting deeply uncomfortable with this conversation because I don't want you to leave this planet. I don't want to not have you here. And it changed the conversation. And it changed the way I was resisting, and the conversation flowed. And it turned into this beautiful, beautiful opening of things that we hadn't talked about. Not financial stuff, not like what needs to happen, like feelings about each other. And I got a chance to better relate to someone that I love in my life in a way that I didn't before. So, just a little reminder to stay with what's uncomfortable, because it is a chance to open. Okay, everyone, let's take a stretch. Let's just kind of move the energy around in our body. Stretch in a way that feels intuitively good to you. And be unapologetic about how you stretch. Just feel into what's right. Your body works so hard during the day to do all the things that we request for it. And I tell people when we're doing energy work to do this, and they're like, this isn't energy work. I'm like, oh, it is. It is. We are moving the energy in our body, and we are sending it signals at all times. Good job, everyone. Congratulations. You just became present with your body. About a few seconds, if I noticed. A lot of people that were here. And that's all it takes sometimes. So, what I'm going to do first, before we set intentions, is I'm going to play my drum here just for a bit, and we're going to go into a short meditation. And I want you to ask yourself questions, not in a intrusive way, but just ask and let go. And see what you want to work on today. So, I like to do a silent meditation, but I won't make you guys do that. I'm going to guide you through it. And if your eyes are not closed already, go ahead and close them. And just ask, without any expectation of response or expectation of what's going to happen after you ask that question. What do I need to work on? Because if nothing comes up at this point, that is okay too. And I want to make that clear. Because we are friends with our body, we are friends with our minds, we are friends with our spirit. We are friends with our being. And I want you to check in as you're meditating, and actually maybe for the first time today, doing nothing. How does that feel? Is it uncomfortable? Does it feel good? Is there an emotion that's coming up? Is there a voice in your head that's saying this or that? What's happening in this moment that you can be present with? And is there something that you may want to pay attention to? Something that's asking for your attention. Something that's guiding you toward a deeper truth. Or maybe just something that's even far away that you can barely hear, that's saying, hey, I'm here. Come talk to me. And all I'm asking tonight is that you take a moment to listen to whatever it is. Meditation is one of the most difficult things and the easiest thing that we can do in our life. So I just want to congratulate you for doing the hardest thing that you could possibly do today. To spend a little time with yourself and to be present. And just a few more seconds sitting in silence. And I say it's the hardest thing, not because it actually is hard, but because many times everything in our society tells us not to do that. So right now, you are performing an act of rebellion to get back to your most basic form that is available to you at all times. The you that is present right now. Great job, everyone. Go ahead and take a deep breath with me. All the way in and let it go. And we're just going to take a moment and let's just set some intentions for now. If you'd like to open your eyes for a minute, just look around the room, realize just for a moment that you are living in a physical world. And if you have a physical need, that is okay. So whatever your intention is, it doesn't have to be, I'm going to become Buddha, I'm going to go off into some retreat for 6 months and, become the best version of myself. Like, it could be something simple. I want to eat more healthy. I want to take 5 minutes a day and sip my tea and be present with myself and what I have to do this today. Anything in the world. I want to become closer with my sister. You get to have that. This is your time to ask for anything you need. So if you'd like to call out an intention, I always think it's more powerful to say it out loud because you've said it. And I'll go first. My intention is to, when I feel something that's deeply uncomfortable, to embrace it. And if you'd like to call in an intention right now, the floor is open. Don't be shy. We're all here to love and support you in this space. Say that again? All right. Beautiful. See? Physical needs. I love it. That is beautiful. Embracing the loneliness that comes with grief. Thank you. More attention to yourself. Oh, I love that one too. Thank you for your intention. And if you have an intention that you don't want to share, that is absolutely honored as well. Sometimes our intentions are private, and that is okay. And sometimes we just want to be open because we're not really sure what we need to work on right now. And all those things are totally okay and absolutely welcome in this space. So we're going to start the breath work in just a minute. For those of you unfamiliar with this type of breath work, it's very similar to how Toby did it, and I think we learned from a very similar teacher. So you're just going to put one hand over your heart, right in the center, in your heart center, your spiritual heart center, not your actual heart. You don't need to go to the left. And one on your belly button. And you're going to breathe into your belly, and you're going to breathe into your chest. And you're going to let it go. And when you let go, just let it go. You don't have to push any air out. Just intuitively, just let go. And the air will fall out of you, I promise. You won't have to do anything. And that helps with things like tetany during breath work. It allows you to get a full breath out. Another thing I want to mention is we will be doing breath holds today. These are, of course, optional, but I highly recommend them. Really help you get to a really good place with breath work. So we'll take a breath in together, and then we'll let it go. I usually exhale till about mid or 3/4, and then I hold it. And I just lay there in the silence. And for once in a very long time, your body is absolutely not doing anything. Do your best to just relax and let go of every muscle in your body. And then if you do need to breathe before I tell you, go ahead, listen to your body. Please do that. Your body is there to protect you. And then you'll take a deep breath in, squeezing, for those of you that are really advanced, your first center, your second center, and your third center. And these are your root lock and your second and third lock. And you squeeze up as you breathe in and push all the energy up through the top of your head. So for those of you that are familiar with Kundalini, it's very similar to some things we do in that. And then you'll hold it for a minute and you'll blow it out through pursed lips, just like this, like you're blowing out a candle. The last thing I want to really mention about my type of breath work is that everything is optional. I may be saying, go ahead and breathe in this pattern, and you might be like, nope, my body says different. Do what your body is requesting of you. Be present with yourself. Trust yourself and use your intuitive gifts. We all have them. So, does anybody have any questions before we start? No questions. Awesome. I know you're all breathwork pros. All right. So we're going to start off just by playing some very just gentle music. I think it's not, I don't know, maybe that chord came out. Technical difficulties will be with you in just a minute. Use this time to check in with yourself. And just relax. That's why. Take that off. There we go. Should. Maybe if I play it from here. Oh, may our hearts be open. Okay, take two. Okay. As we start, take a minute to tap into your hearts and go ahead and rub your hands together. Generate some energy. And just place your hands in a cup over your heart. And imagine a white ball of light right over your heart, emanating from your hands, and going right into your body. Beautiful, brilliant, the brightest white that you can find, entering your heart and giving you all the energy and healing that you may want to experience during this session. And the best part is it's unlimited. It's only limited by your imagination. And feel it opening your heart. Go ahead and put your hands to your side. Let's start. And if you need the guide of putting your hands one over the chest and over the belly button, I don't want to take that away from you, but just for the time being as we start to get wrapped up. In, in, out. And go ahead and breathe on your own in that same pattern. In. Keep going. Trust. Trust what you're feeling and where you need to go. The only thing I ask of you is that you don't stop breathing. Unless you really need to. Unless your body really tells you to stop. Keep going. Get consistent. And just breathe. And make sure those breaths are deep and full. And if you can do it, breathe in through your nose on those breaths and go deeper. Good job, everyone. I can feel everyone working hard. And also at the same time, just letting go. There's such beauty in the simplest of things. Our body feels that. Our mind feels that. Our spirit feels it. These simple, simple tasks. Allowing us the space to open up. And yet sometimes these simple things we find to be the hardest because all day we're doing 6 to 7 things at once. We're checking emails, we're picking up people from different locations, we're making phone calls, we're on the computer doing, probably checking in on social media while we're probably expected to be doing work or something else. And that's okay. Sometimes that's what requested of us. But when I find I'm doing something like breathwork, my body wants to resist. I've never had so many thoughts about leaving the oven on or sending that email to my boss or watering the plant I forget to water every day. Everything becomes so important. And all that voice in your head is your mind trying to resist being present and letting go. Because we've told it not to for the entire day, the entire week. So let that voice be there. Let it ask you whatever it wants. And just say, thank you. Thank you, voice, for keeping me safe, for doing all the things that I needed to do. But right now, I really want to be present with myself. And I really want to breathe. So how about I give you a different job right now? Can you help me be present? Good job, everyone. How are you feeling in this moment? Keep going. Keep breathing. We're almost there, I promise. But just keep breathing. Keep allowing yourself to let go even deeper. You're raising your energy right now. You're gathering strength. You're allowing your body to repair itself. You're giving your mind a break. And believe it or not, even if there is some chatter there, it's actually starting to slow down. And it's opening you in ways that you probably can't even imagine. Great work, everyone. And I want to remind you that this is a safe space. And if something comes up, it's okay to let it out. Keep breathing. We're about to do a breath hold. Keep going. Take a deep breath in with me. Hold it at the top and let it go to about mid or 3/4 and just hold it. Just suspend your breathing and relax. And just be with yourself. Feel all the sensations. Maybe there's some energy vibrating inside of you. Maybe it's in a specific place in your body and it's moving things around and it's jumbling things up. And go ahead and take a deep breath in with me. If you haven't taken a deep breath in already, hold it at the top, squeezing your root and your second and third locks if you're advanced, and let it go. And just breathe normally for a second, some belly breaths. We're going to start the next round in just a moment.
Mamangkuna shamangkuna kayariri. Mamangkuna shamangkuna kayariri. Sinchi sinchi cuerpecito, sinchi sinchi almacita. Gracias.
I'm reaching out to our spirit,
Gracias Viracocha.
thanking it for its guidance, for its intuition.
Gracias Mamacocha. Anamacha.
Thank you for the spirit of the earth that grounds us,
Mundo mágico y sagrado. Brinda mi ser purificación
and keeps us safe and nourished.
y fortaleza. Cúrame lo que tengas que curar. Enséñame lo que tengas que enseñar.
Thank yourself
Guíame.
for guiding you to this moment in all of your power, to all the healing that you are about to give yourself and receive from the universe. Let's take a deep breath in together. Another deep breath in. Let it go. Same pattern. In, out. In, out. In, out. And you go slower if you need to. This is just a suggestion. But whatever pattern you pick, stay with it. Big breaths into the belly. Big breaths in to the diaphragm. And just let it out of you. No forcing. And sometimes when I'm doing breath work, I need to let out a sound. Maybe it's just a little moan. Maybe it's a little louder than that, a little more expressive. Do what feels good. You're in a safe space. You are in a safe space to express and be you. And give your body the gift of whatever it needs in this moment. It is a precious gift. I always think when I'm in these situations, oh, I'm disturbing someone. Actually, you're empowering someone. You're empowering someone to do the same thing, to be expressive. So if something comes up, please, for the sake of yourself and the people practicing with you, let it go. Keep breathing. And if there's anything that you need at this point, another blanket, you need someone to hold your hands, you need someone to just sit next to you, just raise your hand. I'll come right over and I will assist you with whatever you need. You are not alone on this journey. You have help at every single part. And that's something to remember in life. So many times we try to do it alone. And that's not, at least what I believe, that's not the way we were designed. We were designed to have support. We were designed to ask for help. And we were designed to answer that call for others. So know tonight, no matter what you are going through, you are supported. You are loved. You are cherished. You are important. And what is happening inside of you right now? What is coming up that needs to be, or that wants to be heard? Keep breathing. And it doesn't have to be something that's uncomfortable. Maybe it's something that's absolutely blissful and joyful. Someone gave me a quote this weekend, bless you, from a Zen master. I'm probably not going to get it right, but basically said, this life, this practice that we're doing is so important. Wouldn't it be a shame if we took it too seriously? Take one deep breath in with me. Hold it. And let it go. And hold that breath. And really check in with yourself. If you need to breathe before I tell you to, go ahead and do it. You are empowered. You are a smart, incredibly intelligent human being, connected to the universe. Your body knows exactly when to breathe. It has the intelligence. So I'll leave it to you. I just want to let you know you're doing a great job. You are so important. You are so loved in this moment. Yeah. Doesn't that feel good? Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Squeeze that second and third center along with your root lock as you breathe in. And let it go. And take a moment just to be with yourself, breathe normally. This doesn't all have to be work. Great job, everyone. We're going to start another round. But relax. Enjoy your body. Enjoy what you're feeling. Enjoy the energy that's maybe vibrating around you. Go ahead and breathe in. Breathe in and let it go. In, let it go. And find your rhythm. I ran out of blankets. Is it okay if I use that red hair there for someone? Thank you. And find that pattern. Find something that feels good for you. And keep breathing, stay with it. This is the last round. Make the most of it. Make this your gift to the universe. If you do one thing today, make this a beautiful gift to the universe. What's waiting to be released? Keep breathing. Check in with your body. See how your breath is. And I'm not asking if you're breathing. I'm asking, are you breathing how you need to be breathing today, in this moment? Good. Now I want you to go even deeper. And whatever you're experiencing this moment, ask what's underneath that. How can I peel back that layer and go even further? This breathwork session isn't about me. You create this experience. You go where you need to go. You responsible. And you are empowered in this moment to feel everything that you need to feel, to talk to every teacher and every guide. Is it something that needs to be felt? Is it something that needs to be released? Is it something that needs to be cherished? What is it? What is it that's coming up for you? Keep breathing. We've got about 30 more seconds worth of breath. Make it good. Make it a good one. Breathe in deep. Good work, everyone. Go ahead and take a deep breath in with me. Hold it again for the last time. And let it go. Hold it. And take this moment to quiet your body and be open. Don't force it, just relax. Allow yourself to be in your natural state. Allow yourself to be in love with this moment. And be open to whatever it brings you. Wherever it takes you. Whatever feeling or sensation, honor it. And take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Squeeze your first, second, and third locks. And let it go through pursed lips. Great job, everyone. That was fantastic. You guys did amazing. I'm so proud of you. We're going to go into a short meditation. And just be open. take this moment of silence to regroup and just be. Feel yourself and what part of you has been coming up. What part you want to listen to, and feel free to be in whatever position feels comfortable for you. It could be sitting up, that could be laying down, whatever feels good. And go ahead and just feel that part. That wants to be open. And feel that part feels. Maybe it's like just joyful, this joyful little child that's just blissful and like is craving connection. Or it's this peaceful part of you that wants to be alone and just loves yourself so much that it doesn't care if anyone else is there. Maybe it's something that's completely different. But I want you to find that part. And I want you to just watch it. And just marvel at it. And just say, oh, wow. I am so enamored by your being. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so in love with life. Your existence brings me incredible joy. And I'm so sorry for all the times that I've ignored you. I love you because you're me. What a gift to the universe that you are here. What do you want to do? Go ahead and ask that part. What do you want to do? And it could be anything. Maybe that part of you wants to go off into a field. Maybe it wants to climb a mountain. Maybe it wants to go to this special, safe room that you both know, feel comfortable in. Go ahead and find that incredible space that this part of you wants to be in. And go there together. Maybe it feels good to hold that part's hand. And go ahead and turn to that part. See what it looks like. And do whatever this part is requesting of you. Maybe squeeze its hand a little tighter. Maybe it wants you to just pause for a minute and just be with it. Maybe it wants to just laugh uncontrollably with you. Or maybe it wants to take a moment to cry out loud and just be heard and be experienced. Whatever it is, be there for that part as you walk to this location, this place that it wants you to go. And just be in that place with that part. Even if it's a place that's maybe a little uncomfortable. And if you're not sure where to go still, just go ahead and turn to it. Just say, look, I got you. I'm here. I'm here for you. I love you. And I want to go wherever you want to take me. I'm ready to go as close or as far as you want. Asking it permission every step of the way. Is this okay? And if you get a no at any point, to not proceed any farther, just pause. And just be there. It's fine. This is not a contest. The only thing that you want to accomplish at this point is to be with this part. And be a friend. To be a loving family member. And just ask it again one more time. Where do you want to go? And if you're already there, experiencing it, fantastic. Keep going, keep experiencing. And if you're already experiencing something and your part wants to go somewhere else, go ahead and go. This doesn't have to be any specific way. You just have to be there. You just have to be curious. You just have to be loving. And you just have to be present. And I want you to tell yourself, thank you on behalf of the world for doing this work. For going where not many people are willing to go. And I want you to create a big white ball of light in front of you, making it bigger and brighter. And finally, at some point, engulfing you, engulfing your heart, your body, torso, your legs, your arms, your feet, and your head. So the ball of light is bigger than you and surrounding you. And now also becoming so big and bright that it reaches out and it engulfs that part as well. Sharing your light, sharing your love, your energy. Bowing to that part. Thank you so much for coming. I can't wait to hang out with you again. And allowing it to let go, and you let go of whatever is needed in this moment. And then filling the space, replacing it with more love and deep understanding. And now, filled with the knowledge that you can come back here anytime, that this can be part of any meditation or work that you experience at any point in your life, squeezing the hand of that part and wishing it so much thanks for coming and showing up today, and however it did, and for showing you the deep teachings that it had to show you today. Again, bowing to yourself and thanking yourself for showing up today, being present for this practice. Showing up with deep love and commitment. I want you, wherever you are, to just take a moment for yourself and just be. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to let you have this moment.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now.
And if you'd like to come back, if you still have your eyes closed, create a beautiful ball of light in front of you, bigger than you. And when you see that it's beautiful and bright enough, I want you to step through it, feeling your beautiful energy that you've created of healing and love, washing away anything
Let the fire burn away your fear.
that you don't need anymore.
Let the wind blow
Stepping through it when you're ready
such faith and
and coming back And when you're ready, finally opening your eyes and starting to slowly move your body.
The power of now is here now. The power of you is here to create magic on us.
And be gentle.
The power of love is here now.
There's no rush.
The power of now is here now. The power of you is here to create.
You are on divine timing right now. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight, for showing up, for you, your friends, your family, and the rest of the world, to be a better human, to be version 2.0 of whatever the version is you came in with. For choosing a new path, and for loving yourself enough to be present. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and everyone out on YouTube and Zoom. I hope you had a beautiful journey. Wishing you much love. And we'll see you at the last Friday, or the last Wednesday of the month here at Universal Spirit Church. The suggested donation is $20, which is both goes to me and the church. I appreciate you so much for your support and so much for your love. Thank you and good night.